Hello and welcome to the channel update for February 2016. This is my opportunity to show you what I think the schedule should be for the next month, and your opportunity to tell me what you would like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of, any complaints you have, any issues you have, anything around that kind of stuff. This is a good point to tell me. You can of course tell me at any time what you think about it and what you'd like to change, but this is a good point because I'm still not entirely sure on the schedule. So, let's start off with Europe and Vals for Burgundy. It'll be on Monday to Fridays now instead of whenever I happen to record it, which is a pretty awful idea. I'm probably not going to do that again. And yeah, it'll just kind of be going on in the slot of the Great Khan series, and it should be very interesting. We've had some interesting stuff happen already. And it is kind of, we're on our second attempt, I think we'd call it. The first attempt was kind of a false start, but the second attempt will definitely be a lot longer and a lot better. So, Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones will be continuing on as it has been continuing on. It'll probably be about another month and a half. That's about another, a month would be 4 times 5, it's like 20, another like 30 episodes? That's not, yeah, that's about right. Another month and a half. And you know, we've got a lot done already. I think that we're getting to the point where, almost where if we were RPing it, we wouldn't get any larger for a lot of the time. Like, a lot of characters wouldn't expand. So, you know, it's getting to the point where the series might be nearing its end, but, you know, it's still got a lot of legs left in it, and there are still some things that we are yet to accomplish. So, it's interesting. I also like all the community additions we've got in it. They're, I like how the community AI, like all the characters they've created, are deliberately doing what, like, people have this idea, this backstory for their character, and then the AI will just completely ruin it for them, and they'll wander off to another court and just be like, see ya, I'm out of here, this is too boring for me. So, I really like that kind of stuff, and I think we might do some more of it in the future. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it continues. The Crusader Kings 2 Warhammer series, I've got a new cool idea for the next part of that. We're going to be playing a Slaanesh, like a Slaanesh cultist, and we're going to try and convert the entirety of Bretonnia from the inside. I think that'll be pretty cool. It's a different way of playing. It's very much more intriguey, which we haven't done a lot of intrigue stuff. It's generally hit stuff with your sword until it dies, which, you know, that kind of works for a lot, but I'm going to try a little bit more of a, I'm going to try a smarter series. It's also got some like witch hunter mechanics where they'll try and find you, which kind of adds a bit of cat and mouse gameplay. It's like, well, do I extend myself far enough so that I can you know, convert this person, but what if the witch hunters find me? And then, you know, I think that's going to be really cool. I also quite like the mod as a whole. It's got a lot of interesting features. I don't know if all of them are as well fleshed out as I would like, but for a mod, it's pretty alright. I would like to try out the Elder Kings mod, which is apparently really good as well. But that's one thing I need your input on. Would you watch the Elder Kings mod if I started to record it? Because I don't want to like just cut a like for the Elder Kings mod to be on the channel. I would need to cut either the Warhammer series or the Game of Thrones series, and I would cut the Warhammer series. But you know, I don't know if anyone would watch it. I would definitely want to do at least another couple Warhammer series before I'm at that point. I think there's some more in the Warhammer mod for us to still have a look at, but I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking, we've seen a lot of the mechanics. I don't know whether the elf mechanics or the beastmen mechanics or the lizard men or the vampires are good enough to like have a whole series on their own, but I could try them out, and we could definitely do some shorter series with them. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing this video for. It's to try and get some ideas from you. What you like. I think the community is large enough now that I can start to ask you what you would like to see, and then hopefully I can just produce more of that. So that's really what I'm doing. Anyway, Dragon Age Inquisition. Dragon Age Inquisition will be continuing pretty much as normal. I like the new flexible schedule for that. I think it might work for games that I played before that have a lot of side quests. It has yeah, the game has even more side quests than I remembered, and I remembered that game being filled with side quests. So yeah, it is it's a little bit of a slog off camera, but on camera, the story's going well. There's a lot of there doesn't seem to be a lot of opportunity to be evil yet. I'm trying, but like there isn't a lot of evil opportunities yet, which I'm starting to wonder if there are any opportunities to be truly evil at all. It seemed like when I was being a really good, like, you know, Paragon of Virtue character, there wasn't a lot of like, it seemed like there were a lot of options where I could be evil. But now that I'm an evil character, I'm looking at them, I'm like, yeah, but the outcome isn't actually that evil. It's just I said it, and I said, you know, things in a less nice way. So I don't know. Is it just you can be super nice, or you can only be kind of nice? I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Of course, we haven't actually really got into the proper game yet, so it could be that there's still a lot of tutorialization, and it's leading you in slowly before it gives you the options to truly go mad with power. So we'll see how that goes. Divinity is going to continue. Divinity is an interesting series. It's yeah, it's we're getting through it a little bit quicker now. There was some teething issues in the fact that we were very, very bad at the combat and had no idea where to go. But now that the game's kind of opened out, there's a lot more options of where to go. There's a lot more opportunities to get levels. We can kind of, if we can't do something necessarily at the level we're at, we can leave. We can go and get some more levels and go and get some more spells, some more power. Like, you know, we can go and become more powerful and then come back and do it later, which is adding in a lot more, and it's making the game flow a little bit better. Also, not recording in like absolute 20-minute blocks is definitely helping a lot, because it's allowing us to actually record like maybe for 60 minutes without a break, and then that will allow us to get through things a little bit quicker than like, okay, we're going to do this for 20 minutes, we're going to stop, we're going to do another intro, we're going to do you know, we're going to explain what we're doing again, we're going to move on to the next area, we're going to have to make sure we don't go over that 20 minutes mark, and you know, that's it's a lot. I think we can flow a little bit better with a longer episode, so you know, I think that's going to work out a little bit better. What games do I think are going to be on the channel in the future? So we have Hearts of Iron 4, which was originally scheduled for last year, I think, but is I think scheduled for this year. I don't know if it's actually going to come out this year, whether it's going to come out next year. It's been in development a very long time, so that's it's interesting. Stellaris, I think, is currently scheduled for this year, though. I'm fairly certain that's currently scheduled for this year, and it looks fantastic. I haven't seen any gameplay of it, but the dev diaries is like, here's a new feature where you can go and you can explore a new civilization, you can capture them, you can become friends with them, they can join your civilization, you can make them your slaves, you can wipe out their race, you can elevate them to a higher technological power, you can make, you know, there are a lot of cool options going on in that game, and I'm just wondering whether the final game is actually going to be as cool. I hope it is, because that looks like a lot of fun. And XCOM 2 is something that I'm thinking about, but I actually think I'm not going to record. I might do a quick look series on it. I want to do some more kind of first impression style videos, which will hopefully allow a little bit more variety in the channel. Like, instead of it, because I know there's a lot of variety with the 5 series, but I would like there to be some more like, you know, one-off videos where it's like, here's something completely different, you know. I think that's nice. I like doing them. Hopefully you like seeing them, and we'll keep doing some more of those. I might do one of those for XCOM 2, although it's probably not necessary for XCOM 2, because there will be people, like, I can tell you one thing, there will not be a shortage of content on XCOM 2. That will be, I'll be filling everyone's YouTube subscriber feeds if you're, you know, if you're following the right people. So, it'll be interesting. I might do one later on. I am hoping that at some point I'll get better internet, and then I could possibly stream, and that would be an okay streaming game, because I could kind of just do it whenever I happen to get an opportunity to stream, and then maybe put the VOD up. I don't know. At the moment my internet is awful though, so streaming is kind of out of the question, but I would like to do that in the future. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you for watching, I'm going to end this update video now. If you have any comments, any thoughts on this, anything you'd like to see more of, anything you'd like to see less of, this is your opportunity to tell me. And yes, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.